Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here to do my empties. These are the products that I have used up for the last few months. I have a lot of things in here that I want to share with you, so let's get started. So first thing that's in here I'm going to talk to you about is skincare. I'm going to grab a few things randomly. First thing is the Alpha Beta Extra Strength Peels from Dr. Dennis Gross. I really did like these. This one there was only 5. I think I got this as like my Sephora bonus points. I like the concept of them. Since I now have the Ordinary, I don't think that I would actually order these since I have that 30% glycolic peel and I really like that. If you don't have the access to the Ordinary or you haven't ordered anything and you want to try something that has lactic, glycolic, and tartic acid, I think that this would be a great thing to start with. You get 5. The more you go up in number, the higher the cost. I feel like for price value, Ordinary would be a better deal. I have 5 of these, and this is the Equate Blemish Control Apricot Scrub. I use this on my body, and at one point I was using this on my face. Like I said, I have 5 here in this little bin. Use it to exfoliate my body, my legs before I'm shaving, legs before I go waxing. I was using it on my face, under the underarms. Some of them are patchy, as in you get a lot of scrub. Some of them, it was like, okay, where are the granules at? So I felt like it wasn't consistent through each package that I got. I will use the rest of the ones that I have up. I would recommend it for someone who's looking for a mild or very light body exfoliant. But for your face, I think that there are better things that you could purchase. I have the the Equate Deep Cleansing Astringent, which is equivalent to the Clean and Clear. I have 3 of these. I have, and I was using these before I purchased the one from the Ordinary. You can tell I'm really a big fan of the Ordinary because you're getting higher end quality products at a low end price. Granted, you do have to stack them up on products, but like I said, going back to this product, I do like it for people who are acne prone and you want something to try to take some of the oils off your face. I think that it's definitely worth it because it's Equate. It's a Walmart brand, so you know it's affordable. Like I said, I have 2 of these. I just feel like now that I have the glycolic one from the Ordinary, I'm going to go back to this. For face wash, I have the Acne Free Purifying Cleanser. This is microbenzoyl peroxide. I honestly did not see any change in my acne breakouts when I was using this. It didn't lather up, so I was like, okay, maybe it's not a lathering cleanser. It kind of felt like a milk cleanser, and I just, other than the spin brush that came with the set, I didn't like the whole set. From the Acne Free, didn't like the cleanser, didn't like the thing you put over it, which is supposed to dry out your acne. Maybe because I had super oily skin before I updated my skincare routine, but I was not impressed. I would not recommend this for anyone. I got it as a gift for Christmas, so of course I used it. But would I purchase it? No. Would I recommend it for someone else? No. I just felt like it was, I just felt like it was average. Let's see. Okay, the Pond's Current B3 Dark Spot Corrector Cream. I can't say if it removed or corrected my skin. I honestly can't say yes it did, no it didn't, because I was using multiple things with it. I will say that it was a nice moisturizer. It was only 99 cents at Walmart for this whole size. So for your bang for your buck, I think that this size, it would definitely be worth it. Would I buy the bigger size? No. I am currently using the one for for dry skin, because it gives you extra moisture boost, especially since I'm using a lot of acids and I want to add the extra moisture. I would definitely repurchase that one. For the dark spot corrector, I can't guarantee I can't guarantee that it actually removed the dark spots on my face, so I don't think I would repurchase this one, but I am liking the one that I'm using now. Okay, this was a sample from my Walmart beauty box, the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Body Yogurt. I did like this. I felt like for the sample size, it was only halfway full. So you can see how deep it is, but they only filled up halfway. So it was like you got 2 uses. So for the 2 days that I got to try it on my body, I liked it. It was really thick and it you know, covered your skin. I used it over during the winter time. It was like, okay, my skin was not as dry. And I would definitely recommend it for someone who has dry skin. For body wash, I have the Dove Parsley Pampering. This is part of the little winter package I got from my Walmart beauty box. I probably use this for 2, maybe 3 washes. I definitely liked it. Loved the scent. I think all Dove products are pretty amazing and great price point. Loved it. I used it mostly as my little travel packs when I was traveling for the holidays. I would use this. I would recommend it. I liked it. There's, you know, there's not a lot of things to say about it. It cleaned you, it smelled good, and felt nice on the skin. For hands cream, I have the Neutrogena Norwegian formula. Again, I use this over the winter. It was, if you have really dry skin or eczema, I think you might like this. It's a really thick hand cream. Working at an education institution, my hands were constantly getting dry from using our bathroom soaps, which is like, has basically alcohol in it. It was drying out my skin. So I would use this after going washing my hands with the soap that they had, and it would definitely put moisture back into my hands. At one point I was noticing my skin was like kind of flaking because it was so freaking dry, and then after a week of using this, it went back to being soft. So during the winter, I definitely plan on going back and using this. I liked it a lot. The next product that I received from my Walmart beauty box was the Aveeno Absolute Ageless Restorative Night Cream. I liked it. It was probably enough for 2 weeks. Can I say that I saw a radical difference in 2 weeks? No, but I can say that it definitely smelled nice and it moisturized my face. But did it make me look ageless or take away the fine lines and wrinkles or anything like that? I didn't see any of that. And the black currant complex is supposed to help with lines and hyperpigmentation. Again, I can't verify that in the 2 weeks that I used it. I will say that it definitely added moisture to my face, and I like the way it felt on my face, but that's pretty much all I can tell you. The last thing for the skin that I have is from Equate, and this is compared to the Garnier Skin Renewal Dark Spot Corrector. And my sister actually started off using this, and then she decided she didn't like it, so she gave it to me to try. I don't really have dark spots under my eye or puffiness under my eye, but I will say that it did make laying my makeup a lot smoother. It was smooth underneath my eye. Would I purchase this again? The answer is no. One, I don't have dark spots under my eye. I may have puffiness from staying up late, but I don't have an issue in that area. But I did like the fact that it added moisture to under my eyes to try to help prevent me from having any. Makeup sprays from e.l.f. The Mist and Set. I liked it because it actually got rid of the dryness on my face. You know, like when you put the powder on and you want to take away the powder look. I love that. I have another one in the wings, and I'm using one now. This is half empty, so I'll definitely add this to the next go around. I like it. Some people say that it's a dupe for MAC Fix Plus. I don't think it's a dupe for MAC Fix Plus, but if you want to use it to foil with your eyeshadows, or like I use it to take away the powder look on your face or to set your makeup, I think that that's amazing, and it works great. It's $3. It's totally worth it, and I would definitely recommend it for someone to try again. Let me grab all of these foundations so we can talk about them after I talk about this product. Now, I did get from my Sephora box the Urban Decay Up All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. I like this. I would definitely recommend it. I purchased the big one. This, again, like I said, came in my Sephora Play box, so of course I was going to use it. There's still a little in here. The spray sucks, so I couldn't actually get all of it out because the spray sucks, but I think that this is an amazing product. I would definitely repurchase and recommend the All Nighter Setting Spray, especially if you have oily skin and you want to kind of set your makeup and also help with the oiliness. Definitely give it a try. Now, as I was saying earlier, foundations. I went through a lot of foundations. The first one is the BH Cosmetic Liquid Foundation. I don't like this. I was trying so hard to use this up so I could get it out of my collection. This made me look like an oil slick, so I was trying to use other foundations that had a mattifying look to counter it. Wouldn't I recommend this? Would tell you to actually run far away from this. I don't like it. I don't see how they could sell something that basically turns you into an oil slick 2 hours later. That's pretty much it. Didn't like it. I like the fact that it had a pump, but that's it. There's nothing redeemable about this. Do not get this if you're oily. You will not like this. You will look like you just basically bathed in Vaseline. Stay away. For the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, this is the third one I've gone through. This is coconut. So previously I had used the one before it, which was like the 2 shades before it, and I actually purchased this coconut because the other 2 shades were too light and I needed something to deepen up the lighter shades, and so I would like use a considerable amount of those and then a little bit of this to darken it. And I finally used this up. I just feel like I can't really find a shade in the Maybelline line that is exactly my skin tone. I'm always having to be a mixologist and mix a little at a time of a little of this and a little of that. And then I did use this with the, when I finally used up the other two Maybelline foundations, I actually use this on the one that I just showed you with BH Cosmetics because I wanted to, one, use this product up, two, use that other one up. I just don't think I'll be buying any more Fit Me products because I'm tired of constantly mixing foundations to get my shade. But it's a pretty good foundation. I would say it's medium coverage, and it only lasted on me for about 4 to 5 hours. Again, I'm oily, so a lot of foundations don't last very long because I'm having to blot them, and when you're blotting it, you're actually removing them, and as you're oily, it's going to remove some of the foundation because the oils are breaking down the foundation. But it's an actual decent line. I just, for me personally, I need something that I'm not constantly mixing. So it's okay. Now the next drugstore foundation I really like, and I went and purchased another one. I don't have to mix a lot of this except for let me preface this over. This next drugstore foundation, I have to mix a little because right now the shade that I have is my winter shade, so I'm lighter, and because I've been in the sun a little bit more, I do have to add a deeper foundation to it to kind of get to my deep shade right now. But I like the foundation overall. What I'm talking to you about is the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Pro, and the shade that I am, Soft Sable, and it's sturdy looking because I use it a lot. I like it. I will purchase it again. I definitely know that for my summer shade, I'm probably going to have to go a shade deeper. There aren't a lot of deep shades, and that's one thing I don't like with the drugstore foundations is they think that African American women or women who have melanin in their skin only come in 5 shades, and the rest of the time you're just going to have to mix and match. I don't like that, so definitely that's a con. It has a squeeze tube, so you're squeezing it onto your hand or to a palette. I like that. You can control how much you're applying on your face. I definitely would recommend it for someone who's looking for a foundation that wants to mattify them. I like this. Their powder that goes with it is amazing as well. For high-end foundations, this is the Clinique Beyond Perfection. This I got at the beginning of the fall going into the winter, and I used it up. It's pretty thick and it's pretty concentrated. I do like it. It definitely is my winter shade, not anywhere near my summer shade. There are a few things I don't like about it. One, you get this. I don't know if you can see that. That is, so I was either going to put this on my face or I was going to have to scrape it off into my palm or on a palette to put on my face. And then you had to basically go get a little scooper thing like this once you got close to the bottom to scoop out the foundation. I don't like that. I really don't like that. But overall, I like the foundation. It was slightly yellow on me. It did oxidize slightly to an orangish tone, but it wasn't as bad as some other ones. I would definitely recommend this foundation. I think that the fact that it's a foundation and a concealer, it is definitely medium plus, not exactly full coverage, but it's beyond medium. So it's like between the medium and the full, it's somewhere right around here. I definitely feel like you can get the coverage that you want. You can build it up. It didn't get cakey when I built it up. I would recommend it, and I definitely would use it again in the winter. Okay, for face products, the first thing I want to share with you is one of the bonuses or extras that I got from Sephora. It was the Naked Correction. I had one in color correcting orange, and then I had the green, and it came with a little doe foot applicator. It was definitely enough to give you a try for the color corrector for the orange under your eye. I still could not figure out what to use the green for, and I've still got a bunch of green in here. Didn't really need it. Would it make me want to buy the Urban Decay corrector? No, because their orange tended to be more like a peach than an actual orange. But it was interesting to try, and I did try to see if it would hide some of my hyperpigmentation on my cheeks, if I had any puffiness underneath my eyes or any darkness on my eyelids. It did pretty good for the lighter areas. For the deeper, darker hyperpigmentation scars, it didn't hide it. It didn't help conceal it so that when my foundation went on it, it would cover it. So if you have lighter skin tones and you have normal skin, I think that you would definitely like these two. Definitely give it a try, but for me, I would not purchase it. Other face products that I have, Make sure I got it. Okay. The next thing is primers. This was in my Sephora bag, and this was the Makeup Forever Step 1. This was the smoothing primer. I have the full size of this, so you know I love it. I would recommend this for anyone who has large pores, who has oily skin, and you want something that's going to fill in your pores and slightly mattify your skin. The Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer is amazing. The mattifying primer just mattifies your face, but the smoothing one fills in your pores and mattifies your face. Definitely go for this one. I've recommended it to coworkers. I would purchase this again and again and again. No questions asked. I have a sample of the Makeup Forever HD Foundation, and I can't remember what color this was in. It is in Y445. Did not like it. I felt like it didn't have any coverage, and then I was having to mix a deeper shade with it because it was too light, and it was, I don't see how they can say that this is deep. This is in no way. I mean, like when you look at the tube, you're thinking, oh yeah, this is going to be my skin tone. Let me see if I have any in here. Nope, I use it all up. It just, when I put it on my face, it made me look ashy. And then I was having to do so much more to put skin tone and color back into my face. And I didn't feel like it, like I said, I don't feel like it was medium coverage. It may have been touching the medium scale, but it definitely wasn't full coverage. So no, I would not purchase that. And I personally wouldn't recommend it. I just didn't like it. I have a few mascaras. And this one, you can barely see it, but this is from Lancome, and I liked it. The brush has got that little wiggly brush. I have no problem with it. And there's a little on here, but it got to the point it was getting kind of past the date when it was like, no, you're not supposed to use this, because I was going back and forth between this one and the Blink. I like it. I would definitely repurchase it depending on the price. I know that it's kind of pricey, but lately I've been getting more into drugstore mascaras because, one, you have to replace this after a month, and I'm sorry, I'm not spending $40 on a mascara to replace it in a month. But if I get a sample of it, I'm going to use the heck out of it. The one that I was using with this was the Blink Black Lash Primer, and it has a really unique brush. I don't know if you can see that. How it has, like, it looks like a comb, and it has like little short ones and then long ones. And after I would put this on my lash, and then I would come back and use the Lancome one, I felt like my lashes were distinct. They were lengthened. It was separated, and I'll be like, hey, this looks really good. So I was using this primer not only as a primer, but at many times I was using it as a mascara. And then this was a mascara that I was putting on top of it. So I don't know if it was the primer and this together that made my lashes look amazing, or if it was just the primer or just this mascara. But I love the way it looked, and this was in my glossy box, I believe. So I did like that. For the next primer that I use is this Lash Conditioning Primer from Lash Foods. This one was white, and this one would cause the mascara to flake. I mean, my mascaras were flaking like crazy. So you would put it on your lashes, and you have to wait till it dries. If you leave it moist on your lashes and then come back with a dark mascara on top of it, it was just nasty. I ended up having to throw a bunch of my mascaras away because it was basically pulling this white gunk into the actual tube of the mascara. So I didn't want to put them in here because I didn't use them up. I had to throw them away because it was making it nasty. There's still a bunch of primer stuff in this one. I just don't like what it does to my mascara. For my brows, I have a few brow pencils that I wanted to share with you guys. The first one is the Cella, and this one is in Auburn, and this was from a subscription box, and it's completely empty. I liked it. It was great color match. I would definitely purchase Cella, and the pencil was really thin, and it definitely drew on my brows, and it didn't smear off once you set it. So I definitely like Cella. I would recommend it. I have no problem with that. The next one is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. A coworker, Melissa, gave me hers because she didn't like it. The shade that she gave me was Ebony. It's really dark. I did like it. I used it all up. You can see it's all the way. There is nothing else in here. I did use the Ebony. It's when I had colored my hair black, so I was like, oh, now I can use it. It looks really good. I liked it. I can't say that I had other stuff that was better or it's worse than other things. I liked it. It was okay. I liked it. I know that's probably not a definite and not a confirmation. I liked it. I would definitely like to try it again, maybe in a lighter shade to make sure that I like it. But that's pretty much it. The Too Faced products that I forgot to mention to you is the L'Oreal True Match. This is a blush, and this was in W78 Warm Sun. You see, I found I was forcing myself to use this up because this has no color pigmentation for women of deep skin tone. I was brushing on, building up for it to just look natural flush. And I know you're probably thinking, oh, well, I make a nice natural blush. Not after 6 layers, you don't. I just was like, let me use this up so I can get this heck out. No, I will not be repurchasing any of their blushes. I had this in W78, I had the N78, and I had the C78, thinking one of these is going to work. I finally gave up, and I was like, okay, I'm keeping this so you guys can see it. None of them worked on deep skin tone. There was no color pigmentation. Definitely don't purchase it. This is Milani. It is the Multitasker Face Powder. I have number 7, Dark Tan. You see, I more than hit pan. I liked it. I would purchase it again. It's definitely a great overall setting powder. So setting it would be the best way of doing it. And you need a light hand. I mean, just lightly brush all over your face. For eyeliners, the 3 that I want to talk to you about. This one I received from the dollar store. I thought, oh, I need a gel eyeliner. And I got this. I'm putting it in my box because this I would put it on my upper lid and it would somehow find its way on the bottom. I put it on the bottom, it would smudge underneath my... I could not get this to set. It's black as all get out, but it does not set on your face and it transfers like crazy. It was $1 and you got 4 of them. So I had black, I have a brown and a blue. I need to throw those other colors away because they transfer the same way. I just don't use them as much as I use black. No. There's a reason why it was $1. I should have known. For other eyeliners, this one is from IT Cosmetics, and this is the No Tug Waterproof Gel Eyeliner. And I pretty much used I've twisted all the way up, and this is that middle one. You can see it's really black. It's too soft because you were going through the product really, really fast. I would put it on my eye, and then it was like leaving deposits, I think would be the best way to put it. So it was like, and then I'd have to take a brush and go over it to smooth it out and to set it with the powder. Now once it was set, but it was like, it was too thick and too gulky. I don't know how to explain it to you. It's leaving too much of itself. So you go through it really quick. I don't think I would purchase this again. That I got in a subscription box. Now something I would repurchase is the Supreme Cajole Eyeliner from Milani. I liked it. I think the packaging is cute. I love this one. I just wanted to finish using up some of my other eyeliners. It was black. It set my line. It didn't transfer. It's what you want your eyeliner to do. Definitely once I use up all the other ones that I have, I would definitely repurchase this. I wanted to share this with you guys. I had to basically throw away almost all of my color tattoos because they got hard as a rock. So I kept this one so you could see. This one is Tough as Taupe. I love this as a base for any of my dark looks. I don't know if you can see, it's pulling away from the walls. All of mine have pulled away from the walls. I tried experimenting with putting water. I tried using alcohol. I tried using different things to probably add moisture to it so I could have it last longer. I had to get rid of all of them. And I did store them all like this, where they're upside down. I guess I didn't use them enough for it to use them up before they dried out. And now we're to the home stretch, which is hair. So I used the Mega Grow Anti-Break Strengthening Deep Conditioner when I was doing my hair, my natural hair. I liked it. It definitely helped condition my hair, made my hair smooth. Would repurchase this when I go back to doing my natural hair. For shampoos, oh, I have a lot of shampoos. So for shampoos, I have been purchasing a lot of the Organics Pure, and I have 3 of these. And I'm not going to show you all of them, but I have 3 of them. I have the conditioner and the shampoo in my current bathroom now. I have the coconut water one. I have the Moroccan oil one, which is this one. I have the castor oil one. I've been going through this because one, it has the methicone in it, so it gives me that slip for my natural hair. But it's also, I just feel like it just conditions your hair, and it's really great feeling for your hair. So I definitely would continue to repurchase these. Now that I have my hair in braids, I don't use them as much, but I definitely liked this. I have tried the L'Oreal Paris Ever Sleek Sulfate Free Smoothing System. This is a conditioner. I didn't like it. I kept thinking this is going to, it had silicone free, and that could be why I didn't like it, because my hair is so thick and it like curls around itself that I need something to help me to give some slip to it. And I felt like it took longer to detangle my hair with this one, so I definitely do not like this one. And I have a bunch of samples that I got in my Walmart box. So I tried the entire line for their Quench, which is the shampoo, the conditioner, and the hair mask. I liked it for one time. I don't remember hating it. I would definitely give it a try again. I liked it. I mean, you use it once, so you can't really say over time it was like this. I just know that my one time using it, I liked it. Another sample that I received in my Walmart box was from Garnier. It was a whole blend, and this one was apple and green tea. I don't remember hating it, but I don't remember loving it. So I think it was probably just an average. This one did not have dimethicone in it, so I know that it made it a little difficult to yeah, it's not. I remember thinking it took a little longer to do my hair with this. It had a really nice scent, but I wasn't like, whoo, I'm blown away. I finally used up the hair Gurt. Love this. Oh my God, this made my hair so smooth and so soft. And even after I blow dried it or air dried it, it just felt amazing. I would definitely repurchase this. This was in my BoxyCharm, and I was like, oh man, I'm almost out. And so I would definitely repurchase this. And then for hair oils, can you tell I do a lot of organics? I have the Moroccan Extra Penetrating Hair Oil. This is for dry and coarse hair. For my natural hair, I did like this. It would help to add sheen to my hair. And then I would mix this with the castor oil. When I was using this castor oil to do the hair growth, I definitely liked it. You guys know that I stopped using this castor oil because it's not pure castor oil. It has a bunch of other products in it. But if you don't want to cut it and you want something that already has it cut, you could definitely try this. This was in my Sephora box. This is Christopher Robin. Love this. Price is ridiculous for a full size of this, but this was amazing on my hair. It definitely gave me the moisture. It gave me the slip. And it doesn't have dimethicone in it. I don't think it does. Don't see it in here. But for some reason, it gave me the slip that I needed so I could detangle my hair. It was absolutely amazing. This one, hair mask, it was okay. It was alright. I don't hate it, but I don't love it. This Verb Ghost Oil, I am going to purchase this because this was amazing. If I had one of those hair shampoos or conditioner that I didn't like, I would go back behind it with this. And this was in my Sephora box. Let me see if I, and this made all the difference. It made it so freaking soft. It made it easier to detangle because the conditioner was, I don't know what the conditioner was doing, but this definitely made it easier to do my hair. So that's it, guys. Those are all the products I've been loving for the last few months. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for supporting me, and I will check you guys on the next one. Always know that you're blessed and loved. Bye.